Hello children, good morning. How are you all today? I hope you are all doing wonderfully well. So, shall we start our second lesson in English then? Right. So, what is our lesson name? Our lesson name is A Crocodile in the School. What? Yes, you heard it right. A crocodile in the school. Now tell me please, is crocodile a wild animal or a domestic animal? Definitely it is a wild animal. It's not a domestic animal. Then how did the crocodile come to school? What happens if a crocodile comes to school? Let us see that in our lesson. But before we go to that lesson, my dear children, let's finish the warm-up exercise we have here. So in this warm-up exercise, we need to write the correct spelling of the words looking at the given pictures. See, we are given pictures and we have to name those pictures and spell them correctly. Yes, name the pictures and spell them correctly in the boxes. Now, what are we waiting for? Come on, let's get started. What's the first word? What do you see in the first picture? What do you see, my kids? Yes, the same thing, crocodile. See? What is the spelling of the word crocodile? C-R-O-C-O-D-I-L-E. Wonderful. Now what do you see here? What is this? It's an egg. And how do you spell the egg? E-G-G. We are given a clue here. We are given E and we are given G. We just need to write another G here. Then what's the third one? See, look at the third picture. What's the third picture? Is that a sheep or a goat? Yes, you guessed it right. It is a goat. And how do you spell the word goat, sir? Right? G-O-A-T. How do you spell it? G-O-A-T. Then what do you see or whom do you see in the fourth picture? In the fourth picture, whom do we see? We see a person holding the book. What is behind him? There's a board. So, what do we understand from that? What do we understand? Who is he? He is a teacher. Wonderful. Then how do you spell the word teacher? How do you spell the word? T-E-A-C-H-E-R. Now, look at the fifth picture, sir. What do you find? You find a milestone here. What do you call this? You call it a milestone. What does a milestone do? It shows us how far is a place. How many miles or how many kilometers a place is away is shown on these milestones. Then beside the milestone, what do you find? What do you see here, my dear children? Please observe the book. What do you see? Yes, we see road. What's the spelling of the word road? R-O-A-D. Then what's the last image? The last image is of door. D-O-O-R. Right? Very good. So, now that you have finished the warm-up exercise, let's get into the lesson. But before we get into the lesson, have you ever seen a crocodile? I'm not talking about watching a crocodile on television. No. Have you seen a crocodile? Where do you find crocodiles? Yes, you find crocodiles in zoo, right? If you wish to see a crocodile, you can go to the zoo and you can see a crocodile there. Crocodiles live in water as well as land. Okay, they live in places the water is still, where the water is still and where the water is muddy. So when you go to the rivers or places where the water is murky, muddy, stagnated, you have to be careful. Who knows? That could be the habitation of a crocodile. Okay? Right. So, if you want to see a crocodile, you have to go to the zoo. Now, let us read what happened when a crocodile went to school. Now, see please, my dear children, it's been such a long time that we have gone to school. We are missing our school. See, how does a classroom look like? This is how a classroom looks like. Children sitting in the benches and a teacher standing there. Okay? This is a picture of a classroom in the school. What is this, my dear children? This is the picture of a classroom. Yes, not your playground. This is the picture of a classroom. Many children are sitting in the classroom. Who are there in the classroom then? Children. What are they doing? Sitting. And there is a teacher in the class. Mrs. Rupali is the teacher. Who is this lady? What's her name? Mrs. Rupali. She is the teacher. All the children are sitting in the class and Rupali ma'am is taking class. They are listening to her carefully. They are listening. Don't say listen. It is not listen. It is listen. Listen. Okay? So, they are all listening to the class carefully. Listen. L-I-S-T-E-N. But make T silent. Listen. Listen. Yes. Make that hissing sound. It is not listen. Many people say ja. Listen. No, it's not listen. It is listen. Mrs. Rupali ma'am was taking the class and all the children in the class were listening carefully. A peon comes running and opens the door. Who came? Peon. Do you know who is a peon? Right? In your school, you might have seen the peons. Right? What do, sir? They attend. They attend to our teachers. They attend to us. They attend to our parents. They attend to principal. What is the meaning of attend? They come and help us, work for us. If we need something, they bring and give to us. So, they attend our needs. People who attend our needs and who are not professional, they are not professionals, they are not skilled, sir. Such people are called peons. So, attender, in a simple word we can say attender. What happened? A peon comes running and opens the door. Ma'am, there is a small green crocodile in the school, says the peon. Just imagine now when you are listening to this class, suddenly your maid comes running into your room, opens the door and tells there is a big crocodile in our house. How will you feel? Crocodile is a very dangerous animal. It, with its two big jaws, can eat us, can kill us. It's very strong, yes. So the peon comes running and tells, "Ma'am, there is a small green." The crocodile is small, and in which color? It's in green color. It's in which color, sir? Green color. How is the crocodile described? The crocodile is described as small, green, right? These are the words used to describe the crocodile. Small, green crocodile. What? Where is it? Asks Mrs. Rupali. Now, naturally, anybody will be surprised, in fact, shocked to learn that a crocodile came to the school. So, out of surprise and shock, Rupali ma'am said, "What? Where is it?" "It's in the lawn," says the peon. Where is it? It's in the lawn. What is lawn? Lawn is the open yard that's there either in front of our home or behind our home. This being a school, the open ground where there is grass, where there are small bushes, is called as lawn. So the peon told, "Ma'am, it's in the lawn." "Let's go out and see," says Mrs. Rupali. See, what did Rupali ma'am do? Rupali ma'am did not shout, did not cry, "Crocodile!" No, she did not say like that. She was courageous enough. She said, "Oh, there's a crocodile in our school? Come, let's go and see. Let's go out and see," says Miss Rupali. All the children follow her. You're also like that. When teacher goes, every one of you go with the teacher, right? So, when Mrs. Rupali ma'am went, everybody, all the children in the class followed Rupali ma'am to the lawn. "Oh, it's a toy crocodile," says. So, what did Miss Rupali ma'am do, sir? Miss Rupali ma'am picking up the toy crocodile. Was that a real crocodile? No, it was a toy. It was somebody's toy. So Rupali ma'am picked up, and what did she say? "Oh, it's a toy crocodile." All the children laughed at the peon's foolishness. All the children laughed at the peon's foolishness. What is the meaning of foolishness? This is a new word for us. Please remember the spelling. How do you spell the word foolish? F-O-O-L. Fool. Who's called a fool? A person who can't think for himself. A person who's not smart. A person who's not intelligent is called a fool. So, if we put a foolish behavior, then we are called foolish people. So, our peon, he did not think, how can a crocodile come to school? He did not think. Simply he was annoyed. Simply he was afraid. So, it is described as foolishness. All the children laughed at peon's foolishness. "Whose toy is this?" asks Mrs. Rupali. Then Rupali ma'am asked, what did she ask? "Whose toy is this?" Gaurav shakes his head and says, "Ma'am, it's mine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it to school." Then, when ma'am picked up the toy, ma'am asked, "Whose toy is this?" Then Gaurav, okay, the boy you can see in the picture, he shook his head. "Oh, it's my toy," he said, and he apologized. See, that's the quality of good children. When they commit a mistake, they apologize. They ask for sorry. Immediately, Gaurav asked for an apology, asked for a sorry to Mrs. Rupali ma'am. Ma'am, it's my crocodile, it's my toy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it to school. It's all right, Gaurav, don't do it again, says Mrs. Rupali. Now, this is your first mistake, bringing toys to school. So, as this is the first time you committed this mistake, I excuse you. It's okay, Gaurav, don't do it again. Ma'am also gave a small warning. Don't do it again, says Mrs. Rupali. So, now every one of you understood the crocodile. What's the lesson name? A crocodile in the school. It's a crocodile, but was that a real crocodile? No, it was a toy crocodile. Okay, children, now that we have finished this lesson, let us meet with a new lesson in our next class. Until then, take care. Thank you so much. Love you all.